Supersonic hyperspeed, like codes activate inside of me. So start sovereignty. Yo, stop going in circles. Welcome, Dream Walker. I'm here building something. Welcome, Lola. Survive my destiny legacy. Went to soldier, gave it all. No go. Never gonna give up, never stop me. You don't got what I got. My will get to the gods. Determining my mind, syncing with my art. Activate my soul, star shine, elevate you to outside the mind. Send the cloud up. 999, baby, we've been here before. Do you remember Omega body? He received a call, big step, giant feet, 5 fuck. Here I come back to war, cry on the drums. Oh, you done it now, fuck. This ain't no spiritual nothing. I don't care anymore. Let the whole cosmic here. I'm over it, pain to feel. Sin to live. Don't tell me who I am. I am. I am. Keep it real, something different. Had to heal.
I'm enjoying this.
Now Merlin, make it appear.
You know, when souls orbit each other, it's a big deal. People come, people go, share an experience together. Welcome to Transcendence.
Arc engineer, rise up, let's go. From below, my deliver. What's the fear? Been through subterranean, new earth just to get here. Master, 9 realm. You're not on my plane, stay in your lane. Celestial, slow walk, high walk of fame. Broke the matrix and created the game. Shake Shakira, shake the frame, shift the hips. Unique, one of a kind, solar drip so fine. Damn, baby, whole universal line, electric, magnetic down the spine. Taking time, hydro, supersonic, hyperspeed, like codes activate inside of me.
I love it, so different.
Star sovereignty. Let's go, waking the dragon, rise out the tomb. Solar man inside the emeralds, the gold nova boom. Transverse the 7 seas, wake up. How you even listening? Cognitive dissonance is a bitch. Access granted, golden keys, ace, cups, port, abundance over.
Actually, Miranda, welcome, Miranda.
Poseidon, Aries, transparency, ascend beyond 33, 44, 55. Sounds echo, eco, jubilee. Dance, heat the grids, fire from the heavens. Earth's magnetic fields list only if you let it. You ain't separate portals, full with credit. Lift the golden trumpet, Stargate 11, big step in here. Master, 9 realm. You're not on my plane, stay in your lane. Celestial, slow walk, high walk.
This isn't music, family. This is activation. This is alignment. You don't have to put your old tools away, step into a different occulars.
Whole universal line, electric, magnetic down the spine. Taking time, hydro, supersonic, hyperspeed, like codes activate inside of me. So star sovereignty.
Not everything's to entrainment. Not everything's to entrap you. Some things are just alchemical, electric, magnetic. Listen, I'm excited for tonight. It's good to know 11 in general. The number 11. It's the first master number, I do believe. Guys, what do you know about the number 11? Please put it in the comments below. Let's share tonight. This ain't just space. You are a node in the motherfucking net, okay? We got the 2 pillars, 1 field, parallel perceptions, network consciousness, embodied authority, Terra Nova stewardship. So we're going to be opening this transmission. I'm going to give the field acknowledgement, okay? Ro just said 11L God. That's what's up. I didn't know that. That is different. Okay. It makes sense, too, on many levels. I want to give an acknowledgement. I want to acknowledge the planetary collective. Welcome. Welcome, star commanders. Welcome, planetary node holders. Signal carriers and system stewards and embodied witnesses of the threshold moment. It is an honor to stand in this field with you. If you're here, embodied. You could be here and not be here. You know what I mean? You can have a full conversation with yourself. Your body be one somewhere and your head be disassociated. But come here, honor yourself. If not, I really don't see why be here. Why don't you just go live, be an island unto yourself? Maybe, you know, go there. But if you're going to be here, be present. You did not arrive just by curiosity alone, I promise you. Now you want to think so bad, Lucifer. This is Aquarius, non-local network intelligence that brought you here. A vibe. Ether. Daddy. Ether. It's not even the words. The energico. You did not arrive here by curiosity alone. You arrived because your system can register what it activates now. This is not a gathering of your belief. This is not a convergence of function. I meant to say this is a convergence of function. You're going to know those from function and dysfunction. You're going to know a whole two towers from people who are disassociated. So this ain't a gathering of belief or your feelings. This ain't a persona. There you go. This ain't a personalized situation. We have to come out of that. This is 11. This is non-local. This is more etheric. This is systematic tonight. There's no polarity tonight. Across bodies and across timelines, something has come online. And those who can hold coherence under pressure are being quietly recognized. Again, there's no hierarchy. There's no performance, as if I personally, I'm at the point where I don't give a fuck. I want to be left the fuck alone and in my purpose, keep going. I don't care. We have to come out of this personification. You know, it's a trap. You know? I trust you're listening because you have non-local beings watching you hold coherence in the time continuum while you sit there in fucking utterly peace, moving through chaos, balanced, integrated, regulated. Okay, that took devotion and development. See, now I'm prompted to say 10:10 on the time. If this does not resonate, right? Confirmation of some weird ass noise in the background. That's your cue to fucking leave. Love yourself enough. Love yourself enough to listen to your own resonance. Okay? What follows on this message is not to convince you. It is a transmission meant to resonate. This is what I'm trying to tell you. To be felt in the nervous system. Okay? You don't need a body for that. You feel me? To be confirmed in the body. To be understood without explanation. I don't want to break down the breakdown every time I fucking get together. No more divinity gate guarding. You are divine by birth, period. There's no more. We're on different quests. We carry a knowing. We are sealed, gated in. We don't got to tolerate. You know what I mean? It's a different hue. We don't need to, like I just did. Literally what I just did. If you are here, you are already part of the network. If you are listening, your node is active. Take a breath. Settle into your body. Let the field stabilize. We begin. Did you know? Right before we begin, ready? Did you know that when you regulate your nervous system, you stabilize the planet? When you regulate your nervous system, the 9 cranial nerves, the cycle, complete, oversoul. When you, 11, when you regulate it, guess what? It stabilizes the planet. Okay? So let's begin. 2 pillars, 1 field. Parallel perception, network consciousness, embodied authority, Terra Nova stewardship. We have 2 pillars with 2 channels, parallel, aligned simultaneously. This is not duality. This is 11 consciousness. This is not a union that belongs to 2. 11 is the capacity to hold 2 realities at fucking once without collapsing. The ability to perceive self and the system, the body and the field, personal will and the collective intelligence at the same damn time, at the same damn time, at the same damn time. This is a threshold of consciousness. Hello? This is what activates When the throne, the throb, the throne, the soul throb permeates, echoes, ooh, it is felt through the nervous system, the network, the plane. Some of you got some big cargo divine ships coming in and they got presents for you. Are you able to receive? Are you regulated? Can you even receive right now? What is keeping you from that? That's what you need to be taking care of right now. Okay? Because we're dealing with unlimited probability, right? We're dealing with... Anyways, your throne is online. And it's reverberating, echoing out in your own system. Okay? Throne goes online, not emerging, not a dissolving. A simultaneous awareness that does not fracture under pressure. Under pressure. Mr. Hutchison, welcome. He said nervous system. Let's go. Okay? Quantum technicians. Simultaneous multi-scale perception activates once the observer and system are recognized at mutual embedded. Okay? What does this mean for the simpletons like myself? You can feel yourself and the world at the same time. Okay? A lot of you guys have regulated yourself. Okay? And you guys feel the collective. This is a planetary situation. This is a generational situation. This isn't just a you, me, my feelings, persona, who, what, where, when, linear. No, it's greater than all that. A lot of you, I'm not going to calm down either because you had to be temperamented to hold this. I'm fucking over it and I'm serious energy. And I'm ready to go. I'm ready, divine. I'm over it. You had to sit there, cultivate, breathe. Fucking go through a whole rebirth. Fucking put yourself back together. You carry this atonement. You carry this energy and you carry it well. That is what's throbbing through the network they're trying to leave dormant. That is what they're trying to freeze and slow down during this literal hour. That is until me and you hold the keys of the phoenix and rerun our mouth. Some of you are the fucking instruments of the divine source intelligence. It ain't that deep. It's actually very young for elder gods as ourselves. But you need to know this. Okay? You need to fucking know this. You're gonna have to have a greater will than your feelings and walk in a room full of death and say, fucking rise up, Lazarus. And everybody and their mama gets G-checked in the spirit. I walked in a room where people were as full of death. People like, don't touch them, they're sick. I walk right up in that bitch. No fear. I wasn't, it's kind of like what people make fun of me for, because I don't really think. Like, fucking Tarzan, I ran in there like a fucking, I didn't care. That's my niece. I don't care. Next thing you know, life comes back. Optimism, the room, subtle energy changes. Did he just? Oh, he did. What just happened? How is he not bound by the laws and the rules? You want to talk about 11, dude? You want to talk about fucking Elohim type shit? God? It's a big deal. What do you guys know for number 11? This is about responsibility, especially Neptune. Going into Aries. If you can't find a reason to go off like this, I don't know what to tell you, because I'm not denying myself of this higher aspect of me, because, people want me to chill. They want the whole planet to chill. You're making it uncomfortable. No, we're about to set flames, bro. It's going to be seen in the outer worlds because you have learned to master your own inner worlds. You have alchemated, you regulated, and you're holding your throne. That took devotion. Sit and act like it didn't, asshole. A lot of people become bitter bitches and they close their heart. I ain't one of those people. They're trying to freeze the ley lines. Ain't going to happen. This is the quantum shift. From force to coherence. See, 10 is completion on your throne. Humanity was inside the experiment at that time. Reality was approached through effort, dominance, hierarchy, and control. Power meant pushing. Leadership meant force. Change meant struggle. But at 11, awareness shifts. This is deep now because we're stepping into the 11th age as well. even though it's the 11th month right now. Okay? I'll get into that in another video. That's why a lot of us are ahead of our time. Aries, head of our time. Okay? Power meant pushing, leadership meant force, change meant struggle. But at 11, awareness begins to shift. You realize you are the participant, the observer, and the system being observed. This is the moment control stops working. Not because it's wrong, but because the field has literally evolved. You have upgraded a new iOS, and you got to sit with your ass. That's the technology. That's really the only technology. You're the original phone, dude. You're the original computer. You have a cymatic intelligence, a solar intelligence. Welcome, Ra. Welcome, Mama Rose. And if I missed anybody, let me know. I'm going in right now. Reality no longer responds to primarily to force. It responds to coherence. Okay? Effort feels heavy. Welcome, Hey You. Welcome, Holy Misfit. She said, you stay missing. Never. I hit. Virgo, Sun, and Mercury. I never chill. On the grind. 24/7. Builder. Cosmic magician. A lot of you can resonate with these words. These are words, bro. Words are worlds. How do you embody this energy? Realizing that this is all technology. Hey, you said no sexual. What was sexual? Who said sex? You're the one that's talking about sex. Whoa. There's no sex talk here. This is about 11. You got to be able to contain yourself when my voice, sound shapes, the avians, the lyrans, they love it. I got to be able to dance through the sacral just like going through the solar. Ooh. And not lose my whole identity. Like now I got to, No, you got to be able to contain yourself, baby. That's the golden egg, 10, control, containment. Very creative. It's the alchemist. Nothing here is broken. Okay? You're going to realize the more effort, you're going to get frustrated, dude. You're going to get frustrated. All Aquarius. We're in the solar year of Aquarius, just like we're in the month of Aquarius. You should be listening up. Okay? This is why effort feels heavy. Alignment feels light as a bitch. Urgency backfires quick. People trying to do false-ass urgencies, and you're like on your own pace. So that shit naturally backfires. When there's not two, you're not recipient, there's no receptive, let alone coherency. No more, you have risen. Nothing here is broken, but the rules have changed. The rules have changed. The airspace is different. I fucking tried to tell you. Okay? New hue. Hey, you just sent me some peaches. Peaches and cream. You know I gotta have it on my bean. Even better when it's with ice cream. You know what I mean? Peaches and cream. You gotta be able to eat them peaches. Okay, that went crazy. Listen, quantum technicians, the outcome, because someone said this. I don't know if I said it in this live. My last live, literally before this one, I said, what do you guys know about the number 11? You know what someone said? I think it was Dreamwalker. She said, these are the thighs of goddess or something fire like that. That shit was crazy. That's so true. I like it. What'd you say, Dreamwalker? It's the thighs of a goddess or something? That shit was crazy. So we got to get in there. That's so funny. I'm going to let her rock for a minute because she's going to respond. Oh, yeah. The thighs of the goddess, she said. Thank you, Dreamwalker. That's a new one. I'm a geek. Shit like that's hilarious. Listen. Quantum technicians. Outcome probability collapse towards coherence. Everything is collapsing towards coherence. Okay? If there was some type of outcome probability, you know what they'll find you? Dead ass in the middle of it. What it is, who it is, why it is, and what it is, that is determined by how you determine it. That's part of living. Okay? Hey, you is sending sick faces. What is wrong with you? Do you want to get blocked? Trying harder works less, but being clearer works more. Okay? Aquarius season, when the throne went online. This is where the throne comes online. In fact, I'm about to put my heater online. That throne, what is that throne? You guys know what I mean? What I mean, throne? Do you know? Your own cymatic. You had to get back to the top of the node. Mount Meru. It used to be a hierarchy. Struggle. Work every day just to be able to breathe. That vortex, come on, this is a big deal. You need, listen, I'm moving at my own pace, and I'm ready to fucking block if needed. I'm fucking in New York right now with no heat, chilling, and I will not be rushed. So I'm gonna use this fire. You worked hard to be here. Who are you kidding? People who would have tapped out by now. Anything that's not real would not be standing there dysfunctional, losing their mind, collapsing under dissonance. That's not ego. That's not a personification. That's universal fucking math. Nothing with integrity. If it doesn't have integrity, it can't stand. We need to think this way. This needs to be embedded in your system. If you're somewhat of the new leaders like myself, we had to tarry into this new system, this new way of looking, living, perceiving, oculars. We had to, in this intelligent system, so we had to birth and develop. It wasn't like you buy it at Walmart, install it. Nah, it wasn't nothing like that, dude. And then you have people trying to regulate your nerves or regulate, not bitch. I know what I'm doing. I'm not you. We have different spectrums, different hues. I'll tell you what. You're on your throne. You have a right, damn it, to show up in your radiance and go nova. And I know you know everything. This is not even the beginning, but let me cook because you need to know what the fucking throne is. You need to know. Your own cymatic intelligence they tried to keep you from. Your own solar logos. Jeez, man. Fragmented. Soul retrieval type shits, dude. To a disembodied bumblefuck, some synthetic being, I'm doing too much. They need a body type motherfuckers. You're here in body. You're here in mind. You're here in spirit. You went on a soul retrieval. That's not a little thing. We can't act like it is. You have a higher level of intelligence. Your body has integrated this awareness that I'm bringing to you. It's nothing new. And you had to remember yourself, members of yourself together to be this universal being today. And I don't ever want to act like that's a little thing. That's callous. It's very easy to be numb and say, F you, I'm gone. I'm better than that. It's very fucking easy to do that. Keeping your heart open. Especially with these when the fucking vault cracks open and green energy comes through, you're not really going to have a choice because you're not going to be able to get out of bed. You're going to feel sick. Unmotivated. Non-will purpose having motherfucker. Energy drinks just to be able to live, motherfucker. Not, come on, dude. You're on your throne. It's online. The earlier seasons, ready? Because there's only 9 numbers. I'm not gonna chill. I'm gonna keep going in. There's only 9 numbers. There's only 9 months you're in the womb, in the matrix, in the matrix. Right now, we're not in it. We are architecting it, networking it. And I don't think people know that yet. And I'm going to keep going off until it fucking crystallizes into form. Okay? Your network, not just with online people. I'm talking about the original network. You with the grid. You with the planets. Balloon Rose, welcome. She said, yep, I was sick for a weekend after a heart open. Come on. Anyways. Earlier seasons shaped the inner human. That's what I was trying to tell you about the 9 months. Shaped the confidence, the values, your authority, your direction, your erection. Direction, these words mean something. It all corresponds. Micro to macro. It updated how information moves, right? How systems communicate. And how the future begins operating before it fully arrives. Power is no longer vertical, thank God. Does not flow top down. It's moving horizontally. You have anchored in. You're sealed in, beloved. All that work you did to tarry was a process. A lot of you completed that process. In fact, 10 is that completion. This is why you need to know what the fuck I'm talking about. This is why I can't feel like I'm rushed. You need to know what these words mean. Because we were at 10 with completion and depleted motherfuckers. Anyways. You're on your throne. It's radiating. It's echoing out. You're doing good. Because it ain't a personified situation. This is more of systematic. Okay? It's moving horizontally. Some of us are waking up in neutrality. We're waking up in peace. It's different. Not having the will and having the will is two different worlds. We're waking up in peace. It's different. Through signal integrity, clarity, and resonance, the throne did not disappear. It went online. Leadership shift from being dominant to coherent. Influence come from presence, not performance. Those who are regulated, calm and clear, are naturally stabilizing the space they enter. No announcement required. To my quantum technician, vertical command structures collapse into distributed network coherence architectures. Simple terms, the calmest person in the room has the most influence now. That is me, that is you. We are structural foundation. The body is a planetary node. This is why so many feel different. The body is no longer just a personal biology. It is a planetary interface. You see the power of 11? You really listening? The nervous system, planetary interface. You hear these words? That's sick. Nervous system, planetary interface. You regulate your body. You stabilize the nervous system. The planetary body. You stabilize the nervous system. And your nervous system right now is adapting to higher informational density. Right now, this whole month is about fast pattern recognition. It's about reduced tolerance for bullshit and distortion. Okay? Patience for inefficient drops. Big time. A lot of you ain't tolerating shit. Emotional drama loses all gravity. Not because care disappears, but because your perception has widened. You know, it reminds me of that blue Neptune. People are like, you cold. Really, you're on your throne. That is so funny. Anyways, and it's not because care disappeared. It's because your perception is widened right now. And it's not so local. You're able to see local, not local right now. This is what the 2 means. Hello? I feel like it's clicking. Yes. Thank you, Divine. This ain't just an Aquarius month. It's also an Aquarius year we're getting into. The sun functions as a timing transmitter. Aquarius governs what? The distribution. What's the distribution? Let me just say I kick you in your foot. By the time that information from your foot gets to your head. Signals moving. You reading your reality. You connected with your reality, your network. It's kind of a big deal. Ooh, I think I'm hitting. Ooh. Your body becomes a local relay. This is how we're going to know those from not. Function versus non-function. tapped in versus non-tapped in, motherfuckers. You're going to feel that shit in your nervous system probably before your mind can comprehend, though. Okay, but do you know your own technology, your own cymatics? That's not a me thing, that's a you thing. You got to know your own spaceship. Intimately. Ideas arrive much faster. You are translating future intelligence into present action right now. Right now. Ideas arriving faster right now. Patterns reveal themselves instantly right now. Welcome, Mighty. Old systems stop making sense right now. And you know this is true. Son of a bitch. Quantum technicians. The human's nervous system now function as a real-time planetary signal relay. What does this mean on simple terms? Your body is learning to handle more without freaking out. That's how powerful your nervous system is. Think I'm kidding. Your nervous system is so powerful, you could be here and not be here. Because you need to fucking heal. You're not able to receive. Your blessing can be right in front of you because you're not phase locked in because you can't even receive. It don't even matter. You're not even a recipient. That's how powerful the nervous system is. Keep acting like it's a little thing. That's why you're going to freak out. That's a normal thing when you're unregulated to have a fucking crash out. So no, this ain't persona. This is literal science. It's truth. Your body's learning to handle more without freaking out. This is real growth, baby. And now Neptune and Aries, oh my God. Why? When meaning must survive contact with the body. Neptune dissolves illusion, belief, myth, while Aries governs your identity, instincts, and action. When giving birth, doesn't the head come out first? The head. Some of you are ahead of your time. You've been operating in these higher aspects of yourself. I call them star commanders, big steppers. Created these ships, these bodies. Developed yourself. This is not symbolism. This is pressure. Neptune is entering Aries, initiates what? Your identity under pressure. Belief in motion. Embodied authority in the Terra Nova node stewardship. You can already feel it. Belief can no longer remain abstract. Because spirituality cannot float. Meaning must take a body. This is why identity loosens, why roles dissolve, and why personality-based authorities collapse. What remains is function. Aries is not a node as a place. Aries is the principle of an individual. The moment consciousness says, I am. Boom, light hits, life hits, conception, bust. That's literally Aries. Right up, it's what gives rise to everything. By the time it's tempered, it's going to be in Virgo. It's going to be mastered. Okay? That's how you measure time. That's important to know why you go through the time-space continuum, you time travelers. Quantum technicians. Transpersonal belief fields are collapsing into embodied identity initiational cycles. Ooh. Simple terms, you can't just believe things anymore. You have to live them. Thank God, because a lot of us already have been. Okay? And we had a Terry for that. You see how that works? You see how the universe is supporting us and we're not fighting the universe? You see how naturally uplifting it is? It's not like, ooh. Ancient memory and future architecture. Yes, you hold ancient civilizations and future at the same time, bringing it into the present. As planetary nodes, you carry a codex memory. Not nostalgia, not past life fantasies. You carry operational memory. You hold both ancient civilization wisdom with future system architectures, and you know you do. At the same damn time. At the same damn time. Ooh! Welcome, welcome. This is a Terra Nova consciousness, not building from scratch, but remembering forward. The future does not come from invention alone. It comes from recohering what already works across timelines. A lot of you mastered the cycle. You already went through the birth process, Osiris. You mastered Scorpion royalty. Fucking Phoenix. Before it was a Phoenix, you had to go through a whole trinary life, death, birth process just to be here. You would not be here if you didn't. Promise you. You would have no structure. You'd be like, you'd be annoyed already. You'd be in a rush. Incoherent. This is why you feel both ancient and ahead of your time. You're not early, you are on time. Quantum technicians, temporal coherence nodes integrate past validated architectures with the future probability system. You are remembering things the world hasn't fully used yet. Okay? Identity dissolves, function emerges. Aquarius strips away your personal this, personality, personification, me this, me that, who, what, where, when, people, places, things, very linear shit. What matters now is what? Your signal clarity, functional intelligence, coherence under pressure, under pressure. Neptune looking cold, but he on his throne. Who speaks loudest no longer fucking matters. They looking crazy. Who is clean matters. This is where technology will accelerate, but sovereignty becomes essential. The future belongs to those who use tools without losing agency, interface without dissolving, remaining embodied under informational load, not influencers, not saviors, not warriors chasing identity, but stewards. Stewards. Some of the greatest kings were great servants, stewards. Don't ever discount a good servant. Servitude, the spirit of a servant. That's an acquired energy. Especially serving something greater than yourself on a planetary level. Okay? I know a lot of us were on the journey to love and devoting to self, but you created a new self. This is a planetary one of coherence, universal, harmonics, different hue. Okay? But the concept changes where you're going to want to be a steward. You love serving in whatever unique way your cymatic does because you're not separate. This is what 11's about. It's about the function of the system. About the influence, the function, the nervous system. Anyways, quantum technicians, functional coherence supersedes narrative identity as the authority currency. It's not about who you are. It's about how clearly you can operate. Now, as a shadow bandit, ready? Cosmic judge, we're going to talk about immortal pressure in the shadow. Okay? This is not the rise of false warriors. It makes no sense. You can't have false things rise during this time. They have no legs. They're disembodied. Awakening is the mental process. Embodiment is the rise. And I'm in the presence of people who've done all three. What is the third? That's Batal, Jupiter. We're going to expand, grow, and create. But right now, this is not the rise of fallen warriors. Okay? You ever get upset? They always talk about the fallenness, the fallen state, the fallen angels, fallen this. They never talk about the rising. Ain't that a bitch? A lot of people can't carry that testimony. That story's a mystery to them because it hasn't been lived. Hollow-ass, holographic. And then you realize that story is yours. You are the living. And you are forever rising, forever expanding, forever growing in you. Come on. Steward of a new world. New you. You're not separate from the world. Your nervous system is literally connected to the train. And I'm trying to bring that awareness here with the number 11 that you were never separate. Okay? Listen to me. The shadow. I have to go in. Some of us love this. It is the pressure of the immortality archetypes that are activating. Higher charge requires stronger structure. We're talking planetary. Not everybody's biologies, not everyone's nervous system are etheric. They cannot hold this level of light and this level of chi just yet. Do you hear me? 80% of the collective barely have a reasoning mind. They're clones. It's not that they can't, Terry. Trust me, I'm a master builder. I'm here with you, buddy. We never gonna know no chill. Keep going forever. It ain't about that. It's a highly intelligent system that demands devotion, a connection. And this is about you. You and your system. This ain't about a person. Keep going, Corey. That's what Spirit has told me. Okay. Not everybody's biology, right? Just like yours didn't. You had to heal. Your nerve system was all wacky, right? You had to regulate that. So do other people, okay? Some systems are fragmented, okay? Some identities have collapsed. Some nervous systems overload. This is not failure, okay? This ain't, ooh, failure. No, it's physics, bro. The field does not punish. It's universal. It's not personified. It's not a personal situation. It simply routes around what cannot stabilize. No fear is required. I rebuke that shit. I go running towards the field. Ever since I crossed over, I'm looking for fucking the smoke. I'm looking for I'm looking for trouble. I'm a protector. I'm a guardian. But all I'm met with is love. Ultimate truth. Universal truth. Androgynous love energy. Okay? But this ain't a punishment. You're waking up to universal truths and cymatics. Quantum technicians, no fear is required, no battle is necessary. That's what I had to learn. System unable to stabilize high coherence load naturally decouples from the active field. What cannot handle the energy is simply going to fade the fuck out. No fight will be needed when they fucking crumble under their own dissonance, okay? Collective effects, network recalibration. You understand? Institutions are destabilizing right now. New solutions appearing early. Social structures are reorganizing. What looks chaotic is literally mathematical. Systems don't fail because they're wrong. They fail because they can't adapt. Okay? You are the living intelligence, the solar intelligence, the only intelligence, okay? Those who thrive, we think independently. Calibrate without self-loss. Release an outdated identities. Those who cling to control will struggle, not as punishment, but having the incompatibility, not being able to harmony. Imagine being so far up your own ass you can't connect with another being. All these self-proclaiming gods, but they can't network with their own reality. They're disconnected, disassociated, they're disembodied. I'm serious. And I'm here to expose those, disturb those, and I enjoy it. Okay? That's right. Hey, you said social structures are reorganizing. Ashe, they are. Quantum technicians, non-adaptive systems decohere under accelerated network evolution. We are elevating in frequency, higher, faster bandwidth. They cannot come with us. Okay? What won't change can't stay. Neglecting to change and evolve cannot stay. This ain't personal. Oh, Corey, don't be me. No, this is universal, Bobby. Happens. What are they going to do? They're going to repeat cycles. Psychos. I had something to say, but I forgot. Psychosis. See? The practice, hosting the future. The practice is simple. Breathe. Regulate your body. Clear the mind. Stay present with me. No rituals, no forcing, no performance here. Again, this is more systematic. Aquarius is a different type of energy. It's collective. It ain't such a personal, my feelings. You're gonna be able to pick. Listen, you hang out with me, I'm not even trying to brag. I'm a demon slayer. They come at you with who, what, where, when's, linear. Do you know who I am? You could tell disassociated beings because they carry that low limbic energy coherence. I'm telling you right now. I want other angelics to see how I move and operate because you got a heart. And now your heart got hands, right? Your heart got feet. You're a full-on steward guardian for the heart space, for mama, okay? You belong here. You're not too much. You have a right to stop your whole life and shadow punch subtle energies in the throat saying, hey, bro, that's real authority. When real authority ain't capitalism two-dimensional. Real authority is sovereignty. Real authority is walking in the room and peace be still. Mental illness goes away. Universal minds. It ain't a fragmented me versus you. Imagine walking in a room and peace is felt. Oh my God, people forget what they're tripping because you carry coherence. You're not attached to the atoms. You're free, etheric. You're not tripping over stupid. Literally. We're not here to chase the future. We're not even here to command it, but we are here to host it. That's what 11 is about. All that commanding, all that climbing the north node, yeah, that's called completion. That was the whole there's only 9 numbers. There's only 9 numbers. That's why performance ain't shit this month. It ain't about performance. It's about coherence. People can feel safe and structured around you. They can open up, develop, heal, midwife. And you are hosting it. Your regulated nervous system is a whole ass terrain. Guys, please put a purple heart in the comments if you resonate with me. Just know the room recognizes you when you enter. This is a higher intelligence. It really ain't that deep, but it is. But I'm talking to royal monarchs. I'm talking about young elders. I'm talking to big steppers. Cosmic commanders. This is where the conversation shifts. Balloon said it resonates so much. Guys, thank you for the heart. I'm going to say their names. People on YouTube, bear with me. This is circulation. I'm in the cold right now, but yet we having a fire. Dreamwalker, 3 hearts. Trina, Elizabeth, Mighty, Eugene, Balloon Rose, thank you. Hi, you, Miranda Maru, Katie. I said Monroe, my bad. Katie, Elizabeth, Jaja. Welcome, Jaja. I don't remember you. We here, we lit. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. Elizabeth, thank you for the crowns. I'll take a crown. Let's go. Listen, I'm here to host. It's not even because you try. That's the crazy part. You are the center of the probability field. Welcome, Lola. I don't know if I said hi to you yet. Listen, if there was a probability, right? Let's say the world's going to end. And there was a 0.1% chance of salvation. Guess where they would find you? In the center. Santa. Okay? Again, that's not a personified situation, ego. No, that's what limp demons do. Look at it from oversoul systematic number 11. It is what it is. What are you going to do about it? You see how it's different energy? Are you even calibrated, regulated to even receive? Is your nervous system even able to receive love? You're over here, but you can't even see it in front of you because you don't have the oculars. You haven't devoted. You're a self-proclaiming God over here because you just started loving yourself, but you can't connect and network with your own universe. The network is your nervous system. They're trying to freeze that. They're trying to keep us dormant. The mother, the dragon, dormant. I am her child, guardian, biatch, and I know no chill. Went to Sojo, no chill. They'd be like, oh, I thought it was cold until I saw you. Now it's colder. It's cold, but it's so fucking hot. I love it. Anyways, listen, we are hosting it. Literally, because you fucking Terra Nova, they can't tell you this. See, the room in here might ignore it, but the grid feels it. So the space may ignore you, but you are the center Santa. Okay? And you hosting the terrain for Merkabahs to come. People can develop. Okay? You're a node in the fucking net. This is what happens when collectively we get together. We raise the net like this. And it's not even because you try. It's because coherence transmits naturally. To my quantum technicians, aligned nodes passively stabilize the probability fields through presence alone. You could be here and not be present. Unlimited probability, but you can't circulate. You can't even be present. If you are, just hold space. Let me cook. Because this is not my standard. This is universal type of sting, type of fire that we all had to be baptized through and rebuilt through. Okay? So this shouldn't bother you. If it stings, it's called conviction. It's not personal, okay? You carry the flame. Your presence alone. Are you even present? Unlimited probability. What have you given the universe today? What have you circulated today? What have you spoken? What have you action? What have you done? A lot of you created a self-sustaining system where you found service and steward while being in your purpose, and you're bringing it back to the collective. That's a different energy compared to someone who doesn't have a soul and they're looking for fulfillment. They can't even think or feel for themselves. These are dormant motherfuckers. But it's not about them. But some of us are hosting the split cells in one womb. 11. Okay? You need to be temperamented in both so you can fluctuate between shadow and light. Sometimes it's angelic to smack somebody. Yeah. And sometimes you got to be able to dance between and know, because it's about temperamenting the whole. Just being grounded changes everything around you. You are the center point of all probability. If there was a probability, 1055, of all of us being in our highest erected self, right, on a yacht, having the greatest time, me in my shorts, jumping off the boat, acting like a whole ass fool while every Dreamwalker's there, we had in the grill, Lola's, you know, the probability of that happening is right with you in the middle of it. So think about that. If there was ever a chance, it doesn't have to be that literal story, although that would be lit. But use that for universal principles. All probabilities are possible if you're able to let yourself be used, not by linear resources, but be capable, coherent, and open to channel these energies. It will attract such. Drop the fucking mic. Boom. Nervous system is a big deal. Nervous system and the network. Number 11. Son of a bitch. Final state, the network recognizes itself. You guys are recognizing yourself, even now. That's it. Whatever you see in me, you see in yourself. That's a logistical network type of fucking shit, and you guys crave that. This is where your throne that you fucking work so hard to complete is becoming the actual grid. The leader becomes the actual signal. The body becomes the node. Hope you're listening. The future is not approaching. It is active. It is operational. And it recognizes who is ready. Ooh. Thank you, guys. Signal is stable. Nodes aligned. And stewardship is ongoing. Much love. Transmission complete, family. Ashe. Star Commando out.